by the dawn's early light. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, who brought stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Evening, race fans. This is JC and Brad Taz Becker bringing you the SOMO series. Live from Kansas Speedway in Kansas City, Missouri. And we are winding down, folks, into what is going to be an exciting next couple weeks as these last few races, this points battle tightened right up quick. Ryan Gemmel is your points leader by 11 points over Shane Papala. Jeff Hollingsworth in third, 13 points off the leader, and Brad Hicks, 15 points off the leader. And fifth, Michael Trevarton's 40 points off the leader. So he's going to need a lot of luck. But this top four, Brad, this battle is it's going to be exciting tonight and next week.
Yeah, no, I mean, this points race is getting really tight. It was pretty big there at the beginning, but as the season goes on, it keeps getting tighter and tighter, and we're going to have an awesome showdown tonight and next week.
Yeah, tonight, as I said, we're at Kansas City, Kansas Speedway, and next week for the finale we head off to Michigan, so another big 1.5-mile track. And Kansas Speedway and Michigan, and you think about these tracks, these intermediate tracks, and it falls right into your points leader Ryan Gemmel's hands, because he's just been awesome at these tracks all season long. So keeps his nose clean and gets some decent points out of these next few races. He would lead race to race, beginning to end. So that's a big feat to do also with this group of drivers we have. And we're getting ready to roll off in qualifying here.
It'll be interesting to see. Will Tiny Horse Johnson be up in the front of the pack again? Will our points leader, Ryan Gemmel, put her up front?
You got cars on the track yet?
That I do, sir.
I do
Rob
not.
Jenkins just stuffed it in the backstretch wall. Shane Papala just came down and took the green. Looks like Gary Asheen. He's got a lap in at a 30.809.
I'm gonna apologize because I came into the room and it actually put me in a car and started keeping my time. So what's gonna happen here is we're pretty much gonna watch these times flick up on the board, and I might not even be able to do it. So Brad's gonna have to keep you updated on it because it's gonna show me. It shows me as in the race, and I'm not. So I did not do what I did earlier. So.
Well, with you saying that, Todd the Crazy Train Cray, he jumps to the top of the board with a 30.468. Shane Papala's not too off of him with a 30.487. And Shane's going to go out there and take the top spot with a 30.399. So right now our top three is looking Papala, Cray, Johnson.
It's like Eschen put down a pretty decent lap to grab that fourth spot right now.
And this is a track that Gary's normally not too good at. See there, our points leader, Ryan Gemmel, he just put in a lap at a 30.486. That's going to put him third on the time chart. We'll see with his second lap if he can get it any quicker. Oh, it's not going to happen. He spins it coming off forward, but he saves it. He's going to stop it, go back to the pits, and try to get one more lap out of it.
See, Michael Trevarton jumps up into that second slot. I think.
Yeah, no, he totally did. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over. He's still out there running. He had a really high lane going through 1 and 2. And it looks like he's going to shut it down going down the back stretch. So yeah, Trevarthen, he jumps up to second. We got Ryan Gemmel back out on the track. See if he can top the time he put down his first lap.
About 25 seconds left in qualifying. You get that thing wound up.
Yeah, and he broke it really loose coming off of 4 and still takes second. Man, if he wouldn't have got loose off of 4, he may have turned a 30 flat. Alright, qualifying is up. They're going to start gridding here in a few.
You have to take the note that I can't. I shouldn't get in the car if I'm broadcasting now. I guess no fun for me. But I was doing it to see maybe what fuel mileage is going to be, and I could see these guys pitting right around lap 60 to 65 for fuel, maybe sooner for tires.
Now, most of the field, they've grid it, but I haven't seen Ryan grid yet. And I know last week with talking with him, he had an issue there where he went to go change some settings in the wheel and came back and they were already rolling. So hopefully he doesn't have that happen again.
That's a problem because I got nobody gridded. I'm going to have to grid and then back out. I did not do it. Stand by a minute here. I don't know what to do.
If I thought I could be any help, I would.
I'm afraid to back out. If I do, I might never get back in. There we go.
Got cars now?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Base cars off.
Back live, I got it figured out. Green flag just dropped and on board with Shane Pala. He's fighting the in on the outside. As Gemo gets a good run down the back stretch. He's going to hold on to the lead here. These two's in a heated battle for that top spot points. So going to be interesting to see how they handle each other here.
Oh, Ron is loose. He's through the lawn mowing. Did a good job gathering it back up.
Looks like we're going to stay green here, though, as he stayed off the racing part of the surface. Little ride through the infield for him. Ryan Johnson there in that shot in the backside, getting into the turn wall coming off of 4.
And that opened the door for Hollingsworth. He's going to drive right on by the 38 of Tiny Horse and the 4 of Gary Ashen. Oh, Gary may have touched him or took the air off the rear bumper. Hollingsworth makes a great save.
Yeah, it was a good save. I was right on it, and honestly, it looks like maybe he took the air off of him. They didn't touch. But man, yeah, really good save.
These first 4 laps have been exciting.
Oh, I was out there running them. It's like being on ice skates. It's downright scary. Especially off of 4.
Well, I was noticing that in qualifying. We got a battle shaping up for the lead. Shane Papala's going to throw it down to the apron to get under Ryan. Looks like he's going to take that spot going into 1. But Ryan's going to fight right back on the high side and take it back coming off of 2.
Yeah, you really get a great run off the high side here. It's progressive banking here at Kansas. So, I mean, we're going to see a lot of guys at the top of the track most of the night, where the banking's the highest and they can roll out the most speed. As the top 4 here is getting ready to hit the line.
You know, I was talking with Ryan at the beginning here of practice, and he was super excited to be back here at Kansas.
Yeah, a lot of guys like this track. I've not really had it hard to get. Top car, I'm decent trucks. That's about it. It's a fun track to drive, though. Up front, lock nose to tail.
Yeah, Papala's not going to let Gemmel get away from. And it looks like Trevarthen, he's just sitting there stalking the two out.
See the 89 touched back of the 6 there going to touch it. Rushes the ball. Letting him, he knows he's there, and three of your top 5 points running in that top spots. Not crazy. Bringing back there. Gary Esch is sitting back in 5th right now. Don't run a lot of Cup cars. I mean, we've covered him in other series here on Checkered Flag Network, but yeah, he's into the wall here, kind of soft. Falling in line behind him, Ryan Johnson had a little wall early. Brad Speidel, 5 car running. Looks like probably a little different paint scheme than 33 of Mark Jenkins. Jeff Hollingsworth sitting in 9th right now. Kurt Davison. Nice to see him back this week. At top 10.
And we'll roll you a little bit back. Rob Jenkins, he's running 11th. Don Williams, that's a new name to me here. He's running 12th. Paul Zoda's got a decent run going for him. He's 13th. Patrick Smith, first time here with the SOMO series. He's running 14th. Brad Hicks in 15th. And Jeff Sharp 16th. Justin Rogers, we've seen him out here a couple times. He's running 17th. Michael Campbell in that beautiful white 92 Fanatec Toyota Camry. He's running 18th. Gary Wright in 19th. And Ron Hollifield is in 20th.
Meanwhile, up front, Gemmel's pulled out to about a 6-7 car length lead. That's about how spread out 1st through 5th is.
And the Crazy Train, he's taken over that 3rd spot.
Let's hop on board. Take a lap around here with Todd Gray, and as you'll see, he's coming here to the start-finish line, and the top 3 is using the apron. On fresh tires, it's really easy to do. It gets a little tricky whenever you're coming off the apron, whenever you got tires. But you get it back up, and then you can get that arc into 1 and 2, so you get that big run down the bad stretch that you have right now. And he's going to keep up by the wall in 3 and 4 and try to get back in that throttle as possible. Get that big run down the front stretch and hit the apron again. As you heard there on the throttle, the feather that's turn that car very goes off. What is this? A little bit of space there on Apollo on that long run down the front stretch. He had a really good run off. Kind of, if you're going to run a good lap here in Kansas, you got to get a great run off before and carry it through the rest of the lap.
And he definitely did that because he's got it wound up to less than a car length on Papala.
He chooses not to run the banking there for the apron. 89's going to slide up in front of him. Ryan Johnson just got 4th spot away from Trevarthen and then got loose. Trevarthen's going to sneak back up underneath him. And they're almost touch. So, as you'll see all night, guys try to run that low line to get that pass underneath somebody. Really hard to do because Kansas is kind of unique. Progressive banking. That means it's not the same banking, and it gets higher as you get higher up the track. In the turns, it's 17 to 20 degrees On the front stretch, it's also progressive banking. It goes from 9 to 11 degrees. And the back stretch is a flat 5 degrees. And it's a 1.5 mile, and it's considered a tri-oval in the front stretch. It opened in 2000. It's one of the accidents. Todd Cray snuck into that second spot.
Yeah, Todd's been just quietly hunting.
Vital look at the challenge. Tiny Horse Johnson from that spot. It's a little coming off its.
Yeah, the mouse definitely got a little bit of loose there coming off it too. Got Gary Ashen way off pace. He's dropped back to 11.
On board with him sounds like he's having it. Keeping that car straight with the throttle. Take a peek here at the right front fender. He's got it all mangled up. So looks like some moderate damage on the right front of his machine. Sure. On board with Todd Cray's right here. That's how far 0.7 of a second looks. Right up against that wall. And this top three took off. Was 3 seconds.
Oh, Hollingsworth is flipping in 1 and 2. Oh, and Patrick Smith takes the rear of the car off.
That's top tier. Run down the front stretch, and
Oh, he
netcode?
I think he hit a ghost hole.
I've never.
We need to send that to Rob Deerjack. I can't even say it.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
That would be on ridiculousness all day.
I'm gonna ride along with him here. His car just flips clean over by itself. What in the world? And Patrick Smith tries to get around him and didn't have the room. What in the world? Jeez.
Attention Kansas Speedway. We need holes fixed in turn 1 and 2.
I mean, that is just wow, that's tough. I mean, he is oh my. He's sitting third in points, 13 points out, and that happens. Wow.
Well, you know, some people say they have good luck, other people have bad luck, and he got bad luck there.
Oh man, that's unbelievable. But I'll tell you what I do see. I see a new damage model on these Cup cars.
Right?
Because his back pan is just flapping in the wind, and I've never seen that before. Oh my. So we had almost pit stops. We was at and that's that. Man.
Well, you know, we got the Barrel Club. We may have to start a Ghost Hole Club.
Alright. Are you on where you can hear the drivers?
No, I'm not.
I was gonna say, he's probably... Oof.
Yeah, I am. There's been nothing said about it.
Yeah, I know they kind of laid the law down about not saying much on the driver's chat, but... Man.
I mean, how can you not talk about a ghost hole?
Yeah, I mean, they talked about just not allowing the drivers to chat, so that's what they went with tonight, and that's fine. Sometimes it gets a little crazy on the iChat, and they just shut it off. So probably maybe that's what they had going on. But man, Jeff, that's
You know, I don't want to create any chaos, but I think that may be worth going up and pulling Jeff in here.
oh man, I don't know if I even want to. He's gonna be mad. You can grab him if you want,
I'm going for it.
or you can just go talk to him on his own.
What fun would that be?
User was moved to your channel.
Hey Jeff, this is Taz and JC up here in the broadcast booth. Got a copy?
I sure do.
Man, dude, that's some tough luck. We were watching that, and it looks like you just straight up got ghost holed.
Yeah, I'm following the 38, and he scuffed the wall, and right when he did that, the nose of my car just dug into the track and flipped me in the air. I have no idea.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like that before, and that's just
Me neither.
that's horrible. That's what that is. That
Yeah,
is
it's.
not
I
right.
got 16 minutes of damage, and she's toast.
Yeah, I've never. Brad seen you, and I flipped back, and I'm like, he just flipped out of nowhere, and that's. I'd cut paste that one and send that one to iRacing problem.
Oh, I'm doing it now.
Well,
Yes.
when you do that, please send that over to Rob Deerdeck, because you never know, that may make an episode of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that?
But, well, man, we're sorry for the tough luck. Get that car fixed back up and log as many laps as you can, buddy.
That's what I try to do.
All
Thanks,
right.
fellas.
Yep, man. Sorry to see that.
Yep, unreal.
User was moved out of your channel.
Well, that is Jeff Hollingsworth. You can hear it in him. It's just a tough break.
Makes me sick. Because you know, you work hard, you go all season to try to be in striking distance in its last races to get points, and I mean, basically, unless something happens in the top two, I mean, that something like that takes you out. That's just hard to handle right there.
Well, you know, I did hear in practice a lot of these guys talking about getting 0x going into 1. So maybe that hole's been there all night, and it may claim a couple more.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, we were talking about this being a newer track, but who knows, maybe the asphalt wasn't poured right.
I don't know, man, but that's a tough pill to swallow. I mean, I'm not even in the points championship, but if I'm running and I get taken out by that, I'm pissed. I mean, that's only one way to put it. Sorry, I said Paul.
Well, on that note, Ryan Gemmel gets a huge jump on Shane Papala, and he's going to check out by about 3 cars. Shane's got the run up there and ahead of Todd Cray again.
John Williams in the 47's got a huge run inside of Spidle, and he's looking to take that spot away.
He may go grab another one.
Might take Gray here too, as he's going to get the preferred line at the bottom.
Oh, we got Rob Jenkins and Gary Wright tore up in 3.
See if they hit a pothole. Ashton's on the 71, and
Man, Gary just had a big run and never let go.
I think it's a huge run down the front stretch. Man, it's hard to... I don't even think they made contact. He was on it like he was drafting him. We got kind of some crazy things going on here tonight. Better look. Now, Ashton might have touched him, but if he did, it was just barely. Which really barely is all it takes.
I mean, if you go back, watch it from Gary's nose.
Yeah, he was up under him.
Yeah, he was about to the fuel cell.
Oh, caution.
Well, that's the first one due to drivers.
Yeah.
We got track caution 1 and driver caution 1. Oh man, the whole Jeff incident, that's reminded me, if I'm not wrong, Charlotte a couple years back.
Remember the chunk of the track came off?
Yeah, it took out Jeff Gordon, I believe Kyle Busch, Logano. It claimed a couple big names.
So speaking of Jeff Gordon, Smoke, Biffle, and Gordon records here, and they're all tied at 2 apiece. Gordon holds record for most top 10s. He has 10 of those. Imagine or not, imagine this. Johnson grabbed 3 points. Beating
So what you're telling me, you want to be with Hendricks when you come to Kansas?
Yeah, it looks like a pretty successful bunch. And, you know, whenever Smoke was running, he was running Hendrick at that time. Power gets stay around here in Kansas. You know who's not running Hendrick Power tonight? 6-car Mustang of Ryan Gemmel. Oh, he's in a Camaro. Never mind. Maybe he's running a Hendrick Power. Thought he drove a Mustang. My bad. Maybe he does. He does have a Hendrick engine in that thing.
You never know. That could be an RCR engine.
Either way, it's getting the job done because led every lap. One. Ala did catch him at the. No, he didn't. He did lead every half the score. Close at 1. Gembel's up. Powell is in second. Todd Cray sit. Ron Williams has been quietly here on the move. Currently started in the spot. Brad Speidel started 12th. He's got himself working back up to 5th. The 41 of Kurt Davidson. Haven't seen him in a couple weeks. Started 19th. He's sitting in that 6th spot. Mark Jenkins is going to start on the side of him. 33. Michael Trevartin comes out of the pits there. Knight and Ryan John tied at 8th. Ron Holofield, who took a trip through the grass there, lap 1, in 10th, and Oda's in.
Well, I hate to say it. Rob Jenkins just came out. He's right behind Gary, so we'll see if there's some bad blood there.
Rob's got some. Yeah, definitely. Definitely the models. Good that was never. Hey, a little one more update. These cars off.
Ryan Gemmel shoots off, gets a great jump.
Try to sneak inside here, going to the front, see if you can take away that second spot.
Oh, and Davidson throws it almost 3 wide on him.
Comes Don Williams. He's running that low line, and he's been running the low line through the turn circle last 2 runs. Good run down front stretch. Throw it up in front of the 89, and he throws it right up there to clinch that 3rd spot. Cars are so slick on fresh tires, man. I'm holding right there right now.
Yeah, I caught the tail end of that. It looked like he did an over and under move. How about Mark Jenkins there? He's going to move himself up into that 3rd spot.
Watching Shane there, he just 4-wheel wobble off and held it together. Action all over the place, and Gray's right back bumper of the 6. Ryan gets a good run in the air, and he's just in from him. Out 3rd back. Lots of action. Middle's on the outside of the 47. Touch off at 2. Down the long backstretch. Middle's probably going to get a big run here on the high line. Ryan Johnson down the front, he's up the side to 4. Almost touch. Ryan tries to avoid him and touches. Kept it in one piece. Heidman. So much action everywhere right now, I don't even know where to go. Craig gets a big run off 4, uses his apron, have to come back up 6. Back up. 21 looked like a yo-yo. Craig gets such a good run off. Goes through 1 so smooth, gets a good run off of 2. Pulled close to the 6, but the 6 runs run through 3 and 4, and he just rockets off back away. And tighten up to about a car length right there. Watch whenever Hamill comes off of like a rocket right here. Car length. Hey.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go back to my old spotter and crew chief when I ran the ASA trucks. You wanna be fast off 4.
Yeah, man. Last lap being fast off 2 don't get you anywhere.
Well, it could get you to the rear bumper.
I am super impressed though with the way these guys got these cars handling. Practice, it was slick. Yeah, not check me. We're on 3 wide here. 41, 47, and 2. See how this works. Caught the 33 pass, so they're all in a pack. That was tight. Track temperature 90 degrees.
Oh!
47.
Heck of a save by Don Williams there.
Wow. I was trying to catch up with the camera angle and it figured his name was going to drop like a rock, and I was really trying to follow it, but man, what a save. Let's go on board with that. Yeah, you're going to see them have it. You're going to see 41. Chris Sutton touches him and look at him turn that thing to the right and off the throttle and back in. What a save. Save of the night. Hamill down to about a half a second. Ray. Lap 47 of 55. Lost about a second, 6/10 a lap since the green fresh tires.
Man, hands off to Jeff Hollingsworth. Jeff Hollingsworth's crew. That car looks brand new.
They must have went and pulled a new one off the hauler.
I mean, it took them 19 laps to get it unloaded, but it's a fresh piece, it looks like.
Yeah, so, I mean, we was talking about the new damage model. And obviously, after you wait your bit, you can come out and actually run competitive laps. And I know in the last damage model you couldn't, because he just ran a 31-1, and the leader ran a 32-1. So that's kind of exciting. You'd be able to, get your damage fixed to come out and actually be somewhat competitive and not have to pull over for everybody every lap, as he's there off of 2. And I usually read on what the updates are, and I didn't read that they changed the damage model in these.
Well, that was something they just had hidden in there.
Everybody's kind of got themselves spread out up through the top. Do have some battles going on back towards the top 10, though.
Yeah, Don Williams, he's charging his way back up. He fell back to 11th, and he's back up to 7th.
Yeah, Ron Holofield's got himself worked up to 9th after his first lap there where he took a ride through the grass. Vitals behind him.
Oh, and the 1 just threw it in hard on the 38. Those two almost tangled up coming off of 4. But Ron did a good job, put a lot of wheel to the left and kept it off of him.
It looks like maybe the 21's starting to chop into that lead that 6 has here a little bit. Papala's in 3rd, and he's only 1.6 seconds behind the leader. They've put a little dent in it here towards the mid part of this run. And I'm looking at the scoring, and don't know how I didn't notice it before right now, but Brad Hicks, 43 laps down and withdrew from this race. And I don't know if anything, actually, I remember anything happening to him.
Now that was way back. I noticed him and Jeff Sharp. They came down pit lane with like 15 laps in.
So was they the two that tangled there a little bit? But it didn't seem like either of them had very bad damage at all. I do remember them tangling a little bit, but it didn't seem bad. They collected it up. So that's a big hit for Brad, as he was sitting high in the points here. He was sitting in 4th, just 15 out.
Oh, Ryan Johnson stuffed it in the wall. He's down on the apron, he saved it. That was a handful for Tiny Horse. I guess, does he get up on the wheel, or does he get up on the reins?
I don't know, but you buy a lot of right sides for these cars. Ooh, he did hit it hard.
Yeah, you don't want to see the shop.
It's got a bunch of right side A-arms.
Axle tubes, door bars, all of it.
Todd Craze creeped within 0.2 of a second behind the 6 car. So Gemmel's probably looking at his scoring and, seeing that Hollingsworth had a crazy bad night and the Hicks nowhere to be seen. Probably feeling a little bit better about the point situation, and
he's right in the wall
in the
right
wall.
now. Cray's gonna try to get a big run to take the lead from him.
Yeah, just as I talked about him, I jinxed him. And I think that the Cup cars are running next Wednesday night. I have to check on that, but if they are, he won't be here next Wednesday.
Man, Ryan did a great job recovering that. Drove just right off on Todd Cray coming off of 4.
Yeah, he didn't. Look at his right front suspension. He didn't get into it hard enough. Must have brushed it with the backside. His right front's looking good.
Man, Jessica, if you're watching, pull out your Mark Martin cars, your Ryan Newman cars. Start flipping them around the living room, and maybe Todd can get around them.
Yeah, looking down the right side of Gemmel's car, he just don't have any damage to it. A few little scrapes, that's it.
Man, how about Don Williams? He's moving himself up. He's into 5th, and he's chased down the Mouse and Mark Jenkins.
Yeah, we're starting to get to the middle, late part of this run, and times really fell off, and you're seeing a bunch of guys get up and start brushing up against the wall. I think with this long green run here, we're going to start probably seeing some pit strategy falling into play here. Oh, as the 47 almost gets into the side of the 5.
Yeah, it's almost looking like you're going to have to chase Elliott, someone, to get the pass done here.
Kurt Davidson's brushing the outside wall, able to keep up the speed. He'll take that spot back from Don Williams. Justin Rogers has been quietly on the move here in the 19 machine. He's got himself worked up into the 8th spot. Started 9th, but I know he fell back a bit, but here he is back in the top 10. Gemmel's still got a lead, and Bray and Gemmel's been getting a little racy up there. And
we got pit stops right now. Sorry to cut you off. Trevarthen's in. Tiny Horse is in.
Yeah, caught up to him there as they was coming off pit road. So
sounds like Mark Jenkins is going to be coming down this time.
Shane just hit. Peeled off at 3rd place.
Kurt Davidson's coming in.
So probably about right. And
Man, you can see the tire difference. If you go back to Tiny Horse, he is just cutting through traffic right now.
no, he hangs that thing on the bottom, and like everybody else is sitting still as I see Speidel popped off there. He's in the wall, and he's into the inside pit wall, spinning backwards. Up into pit road he goes. Oh, just missed by Jenkins. Collects it back up, and yeah, I think he got passed by the 38 and said, it's time to go, and just came in pretty hot.
I think he was planning on pitting, and Ryan just caught him off guard. Oh, it looked like the Ford may have tried to come down too with him. And then saw Speidel get all wishy-washy, and he dove back out on the track.
Your race leader and points leaders just hit pit road.
Yeah, I think Gary was going to come down because he's down now. I believe Todd Cray hit pit lane last time by. Or he's falling really quick.
I'm sure what he hit.
And Shane and Cray just split the leader, Justin Rogers. And Gemmel's gonna fall back behind those two.
I'm believing we're going to have one more pit stop, and that's going to fall in probably around 120 to 125 if we follow the same type of scenario that we just went through. Or we're currently going through, I should say, because Justin Rogers is yet to pit. Ron Hollifield and Zada just dipped off the pit road here into 63, and he was up to third. So Justin Rogers right now has from 6th back 1 lap down.
Yeah, I think he's kind of praying for a caution.
If he's going to get one, right now's the time with all the...
He's diving off right now. Real slow coming in. He's going to lose a lot of ground. That may have been the slowest pit entrance I've seen all season here in SOMO.
So Ron Hollifield, who's yet to pit this cycle, showing as your leader right now. And here he comes into pit road. So we're going to cycle through here, finish cycle, and Shane Apala is going to be your leader when we cross the start-finish here. Todd Cray's in second. Ryan Gemmel's in third. He was your leader when it started. Kurt Davidson's in fourth. Don Williams is in. He'll be in fifth. Mark Jenkins will fall into sixth, and Justin Rogers is sitting in the 8th spot. Tiny Horse in 9th. 63 is going to round out the top 10 here.
Shane's looking to put Trevarthen a lap down.
They snuffed the draft off of him and pulled up and just rocketed right past him. I'm still filtering through, and I'm showing Javarchin 4 laps down right now.
Yeah, we missed something there.
And Javarchin's right front is clean, so... Down the whole right side of his car's clean, so he missed an incident somewhere along the line.
Shane's looking to put Tiny Horse a lap down again. He'll have that cleared coming off of 4.
Yeah, this long run and the pace these guys are setting. They're starting to click guys a lap down here pretty quick. Zoda's sitting in that lucky dog spot right now. But the way that 89 and 21, they're hooked up, and they're carrying huge speed, so they're going to keep putting cars down.
Zoda, he's going to try to get it back the old school way.
He's fighting for his life to get it back or stay there. That bottom line's working for him. Here he goes, back past the 89.
He says 2 for 1 there.
Todd Cray says, hey man, you're fast. I think I'll follow you. Jessica just popped up and after you gave her a shout out.
Well, I don't know who the 89 is, or if there is a car out there that you may have of it to try to cause some chaos there, but you may not need to, because here comes the crazy train. He's going around Papala right now. He's going to take over the lead.
How about Zoda though? He's practically on the same tires that they are, and he just blew back by him to get his lap back. That puts Ryan Johnson in the lucky dog spot.
And Shane and Ryan, they're going at it now. Diving down into 1. Ryan's going to be on the bottom. Shane's going to be up there to the wall. Looked like Shane kind of came down to take the momentum away from Ryan coming off the corner.
Now Shane followed Ryan around for the first half of the race, and hard to pass. So now Ryan gets to follow Shane around here for a little bit. Meanwhile, Cray's starting to check out. Oof. 89 drifts up the track there a little bit. Takes some momentum off of 6, it looked like. Cray's got to be looking in his mirror saying, you boys just fight it out. I'll just drive away.
Man, if I know Crazy Train any bit that I think I do, he ain't looking in his rear view.
The 6 is underneath here. See if he can make it stick down on the bottom. He'll push up, but coming off at the turn here. Has to
But if you notice there, Papala kind of comes down mid-corner to take away that room for Ryan to slide up and carry that momentum. And I cannot talk tonight.
On board here with Gemmel. You'll see just what Brad was trying to talk about. Right here.
I mean, it don't look like a lot, but when you're trying to carry that momentum off the bottom and slide up and keep the car going, when you lose that half a car length, that's a lot.
Yeah, Gemmel's all over the back of him. It's so hard to pass. Kind of going to take a peek here on the inside, the bottom, but that just don't work. Definitely nice to have the clean air here. And you can just see the air's so dirty coming off the 89. The 6 just can't get a big enough run to complete a pass anywhere. It's not that he hasn't tried.
Yeah, no, he's thrown everything but the kitchen sink at him.
Meanwhile, we got Justin Rogers moves up into the 5th spot. Mark Jenkins and Don Williams fighting each other for that 6th spot.
Gemmel, he's made it to the door of Papala now. But again, Shane moves down. Makes Ryan have to put more wheel into it and scuffs all kinds of speed.
You know, I think that Paul found something here. I'm watching him running in 9th, and him and Cray was on the same tire rotation by like a lap, and he got his lap back, and he just kind of ran away from him. And he's looking pretty fast.
Yeah, I just kind of watching there. Paul ran a 32.7. And Todd just ran a 32.2. So he's definitely tearing the tires up, running on the bottom.
Yeah, you can see now that I brought it up that Cray winded him in. But there for a while, running that bottom, he was really fast. And it's really hard to run the bottom here like that. Like you said, the tires, it's just destroying them. But it's fast, so if we get a late caution and he's in position, he knows he can hold that thing down there if he has to.
Oh, Gemmel made it back to the bumper. Papala puts it in the wall. Gemmel's gonna get the big run and finally clear him. Oh, Gemmel's in the wall. He's 3 wide with lap traffic. I think Gemmel's used his tires up, which is odd. Because Papala just drove around him like he was standing still. Yeah, Ryan's falling back fast. He was up to 3.5 seconds on Cray, and he's now dropped back to 4. watching over this race here. If Todd Craig keeps up what he's doing, he's going to have everybody but the top 5 a lap down. And he may even get 5th. We could have 4 cars left on the lead lap by the time this is over.
89 just dipped off. He's hit pit road.
Yeah, I just heard over the receiver. Craig's coming down this time.
Nice smooth entry for Cray. And here comes the points leader. And he locks the right front up hard after he passed the commitment line.
Well, the good thing about that is they score him off of a timing loop. So if he can back the pace down enough, he won't get hit with speeding.
And he did that because you seen Davidson pit, and Gemmel was going slow enough that Davidson blew by him. So backed her down a little bit just to make sure he didn't get nailed. And comes off pit road. Lead was turned over to Justin Rogers as he dips off and he's hitting pit road. So he led some laps tonight. He's led 4. 19 car. Working our way through the green flag pit stops.
That looks like Craig keeps about the same lead he had, with Papala in second. Gemmel's running third right now. Zoda's up to fourth, but I think he still has to come in. So that'll leave Kurt Davidson in fourth. Don Williams having a strong night in that 47, running fifth. Mark Jenkins in sixth. Ron Hollifield in seventh. And Justin Rogers still hanging on to the lead lap, running eighth. And then we got Tiny Horse back there in the lucky dog spot, ninth. And Paul Zoda in 10th.
Yeah, Gary Eschen's in 11th, showing 2 laps down. Speidel at 12th, showing 3 laps down. Trevarton 4 laps down in 13th. Michael Campbell showing 5 laps down. Jeff Hollingsworth, who hit the pothole, 15th, 19 laps down.
Great right now. Oops, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's Cray's getting ready to run in some lap traffic here, so we'll see him work his way through here.
Yeah, if he can pick those two off, it'll leave 5 cars on the lead lap. And according to my math, we're 30 to go. Oh, what tough luck. Don Williams just lost internet connection.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, such a good run tonight, too, for him. Seen him run his way up through the field a couple different times.
Yeah, and with this field and group of guys, that's saying a lot. Because these guys are top-notch racers in these A-class cars.
Yeah, Cray don't seem to be pushing the envelope with these guys. I think you can look and see he's almost got 9-second lead here. But, I mean, Holyfield is actually running pretty fast times himself. Once that leader starts creeping up on you to put you a lap down, you tend to pick up the pace a little bit. Yeah, Todd Cray, I believe, has won 4 or 5 races in this series, but hasn't been able to consistently make it every race with this schedule. So he's still sitting on the outside of the top 10 of points.
Man, if Crazy Train would have ran the whole schedule, I think we'd be looking at a different picture there than Ryan.
Yeah, big bonus points for all them wins. We see something that looks eerily familiar. Yeah, 6 cars all over the back of the 89 again. To look off here and see if the Cup boys are running next weekend. Next Wednesday, I should say.
Oh, and Shane does the crossover, but he can't make it stick.
And I don't know if you heard this big Cup news today, but they're going to run a race in Nashville here in 2021.
I did see a rumor of that.
Well, it's rumor no more because I just read it on the internet.
Oh yeah, internet's always right.
It's gotta be true, right?
It's been Facebook approved.
So I am peeking here at the schedule ahead for the Cup guys, which Shane will not be able to run at Michigan next week as they Cup guys do have a race at Martinsville next Wednesday night.
Yeah, so that's not even like Charlotte where he can sneak home if it rains.
Yeah, he might have a laptop and a rig hidden in somebody's multi-million-dollar motorhome. So if it's raining at Martinsville, he's going to be going around beating on some doors.
Well, after the ghost hole incident, it's looking like Hollingsworth, he may jump up to 14th.
Yeah, looks like it. So he's gained 4 or 5 spots just by getting that machine repaired and laying down some laps.
Now, I want to give a shout out to a couple of these guys that I haven't noticed run with us. I mean, Justin Rogers, he's running 5th still, and he's got a strong car. Gary Asheen, he's 2 laps down, but running 10th. And how about Michael Campbell? He's only 5 laps down, but he's sitting 13th. And these are guys that we normally don't see out here on a Wednesday. And they're hanging in there and running pretty decent.
Yeah, good to have new names pop in and put their talent on display. It's, sometimes leagues are summertime's hard to get guys to come in, so it's always nice to have a nice field, 20 or 20 cars. I'm showing 100. I'm 132 laps down.
Well, we won't go there.
Typical night at the track for me.
Hey, I don't want to hear that. I mean, you picked up your first podium Monday night over there with the Shut Up and Race guys. You had a strong car at 5 Flags.
Yeah, it had a good run. I was like, man, put the points up. I actually got bonus points for not crashing the thing.
Yeah, we're pretty tight right now.
Yeah, I looked up and I'm like, all right, I'm in second. And I look back and Brad's in third. I think we started out pretty hot there last season too, though. I think
that wasn't due to a good run. That was the bonus points I picked up.
The admin bonus points.
No, point score bonus points.
10 to go here. No, Yeah, I've been working hard on trying to learn them street stocks. I mean, it only take me 3 seasons to get in the top 3. I guess
Well,
I should say 4 seasons.
you pulled off something I still haven't been able to.
I was under some heavy fire there for like lap 50 for like 15, 20 laps, so I was nervous. But anyhow, we are at 9 to go, and we're going to mention tomorrow night is the Shut Up and Race Tough Enough Series Season 4 kickoff in the ARCA cars. And they're going to be at Daytona.
Yeah, it's going to be an action-packed night. Hopefully we'll have another strong field like we did Monday. So, tune in. We're going to be broadcasting that. And it's going to be full of excitement.
Yeah, Checker Flight Network will be broadcasting that. We're not going to do it on YouTube, so you're not going to get an early link. We're going to go live about 8:50 Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. So the link won't be on, but 10 till 9, start looking around there, and you'll find it on Facebook. It's going to be an exciting race. I love Daytona. I love Daytona about anything.
Man, Cray, he's been running away. He's actually put 5th a lap down, and he's chasing in 4th.
That's the 41 car, Kurt Davison.
I think Kurt will be fine to stay on the lead lap, but it'll be close.
We closed in, less than 5 to go here. Gemmel's walked away from the 89 of Papala. Two battled all night hard at each other. The whole race, them two's been battling each other. Whether it was for the lead or for third. Laps to go here. Race stretched out to 5.8 seconds. Second place and here to be your points leader going into Michigan next week. Ryan Gemmel. Papala's third.
Yeah, Todd's just gotta make it 8 more turns.
White flag is in the air there. Todd Craig's off into 1 and 2. Take the run down the long back stretch and seal the deal. Ryan Gemmel 6 seconds behind. Good run for him tonight. He led 68 laps at the beginning. Todd Craig's going to take the checkered flag as we speak. Todd Craig's going to come in first. Ryan Gemmel's going to slide into that second spot with 6 laps led tonight. Shane's going to finish third.
You know, JC, we're doing our job right. Because I just heard Mark Jenkins call Todd the crazy train.
All right, let's get Shane to appear in the broadcast booth. I got him. Hey Shane, this is JC and Taz in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
So, we watched you and Gemmel battle all night. It didn't matter whether it was for lead, for second, for third. You guys were just into each other this whole race. And it just seemed like it was really hard to pass if you was behind him.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to race him hard too. I want to make him sure he earns every point he can. So I'll keep him honest.
Yeah, I kind of called you out there when you guys were battling. It looked like you were coming down and taking a little bit of a run away on him, taking that track space away.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what you have to do here. Kansas, you got to run the high lines, and there's no way to stop that run other than that. So I was doing everything I could.
Yeah, so
Well, man,
you were sitting in points second, and I know you was going to miss there a couple weeks ago because you had to get to work, and then it rained, and you was able to run. But I believe, looking at the schedule here, next week you're going to be busy with your cup team, and unless it rains, you got to find somebody some rig in a camper or something, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was trying to make sure he earned every point he could. I know I won't be able to battle him next week, so that's why I raced him really hard tonight. So, yeah, I miss it, but it's life. What are you going to do? I'd rather be doing that. So,
yeah, for sure. All right, anybody you want to thank tonight?
yeah, I want to thank Paul and Somo and all the drivers here for putting on a great show, coming out every week. We have a good time together. Hopefully we can keep this thing growing and keep it going. You guys for coming on and broadcasting. And I got to thank my beautiful wife and son for letting me have my hobbies. And coffeeandglittermine.com.
All right, sounds good. Take care and stay safe this week, and have fun here the next couple weeks.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Yep, we'll see you. Oh,
I'll grab Ryan here.
I got him. I had him check marked. Hey Ryan, this is JC and Taz in the booth. You got a copy?
I gotcha.
Yeah, we was just talking to Shane, and it's you two battled this whole race, and it was like from the beginning right to the end. It just seemed like really hard to pass whenever you was behind him.
Oh man, I had a great time out there tonight. I really did. That was probably the most fun I ever had on iRacing. I mean, him and I were just fighting back and forth the whole race. Dylan's giving an inch. I mean, because if something happens to the NASCAR race next Wednesday and he makes it out here, I mean, we were battling for the championship today, so it was close and it was fun and it was hard racing and most importantly, it was clean. So I had a great time.
Yeah, we enjoyed watching it for sure. Good battle all race. You led pretty dominant there in the first half, and you led 68 laps total. So, good. It's a good run for you.
Yeah, it's just extremely hard to pass. I mean, I kind of screwed up on the last two green flag pit stops and lost all that ground to Todd, and he was in his own zip code. So at that point, it was just a race for second place.
Well, man, I was cheering for you the whole night and hoping you were going to get up there. But second place, not a bad points night. And I mean, to lose to the crazy train, there's no one better you'd rather lose to.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I'll definitely take a second place. I don't know if I led the most laps or not. I'll have to look at it later. But all the bonus points I can get help. Should have a decent points cushion going into next week and try and bring home the championship.
Yeah, you did lead the most. You led 68, and then Gray led 64. So
Awesome.
you pick up a few extra little points there. So, anybody you want to thank this week?
Well, as usual, you guys for doing a great job up in the booth. Paul for making the league happen. Lucinda's Color Street Nails for coming on board. Big thanks to my teammate Seth Hatchell, even though he wasn't on track tonight. He was a big help for me tonight. Just learning how to drive the track and being able to be fast on the long run. My V-Speed teammates and everyone that came out to watch.
All right. Sounds good. We look forward to seeing you next week at the finale and see if you can wrap this thing up. And take care and stay safe this week.
Yep, thanks guys, you too.
And we got winner Crazy Train here. Hey Todd, this is JC and Brad in the booth. Got a copy?
Hey guys, got you.
So how big was clean air tonight?
Oh yeah, it meant everything. It was so tough to pass. You had to be right up on that wall, and you tried to make that dive down, and it's just almost impossible with somebody that was about the same speed. But yeah, we just had to hang on and not take on damage there on the outside wall, which I'm famous for. But Crazy Train came through.
So I do hear you have, like, fully embraced the nickname. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I like it. Like it a lot.
But man, you were the class of the field tonight. No one really had anything for you once you got out front. So you're gonna be over here at Michigan next week?
Yeah. There's been a lot of things going on outside the driver's seat here, and so I haven't been able to make as many races and get seat time. And honestly, tonight, I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't even know how many laps I can go on a tank of fuel, and I said, you know what, let's just go drive it hard, and that's what we did. So yeah, we'll be back, and let's get back on the tracks here and try to get some wins.
Heck yeah, man. Well, I don't think anyone's won as much as you have this season. So keep the ball rolling, train on the tracks, and I don't think anyone's got anything for you.
Yeah, the guys are tough, man. It's some of the top guys here. It's at any given night, and somehow tonight I just found my line and hit my marks, and a lot of lap traffic out there gave me room when I needed it, which is appreciated. And good, clean, long run, good pit stops. Took everything to win tonight, so it's a great win, but it's definitely no given, and it's awesome getting the victory lane here.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you watching you whenever you come out, and congratulations on the dominating win here, and look forward to seeing you next week if you make it. And you got anybody you want to thank tonight?
Checker flag. We'll send it out to you guys first. Again, my cousin Jess been following me and giving me my good luck, and we're back in action. Lucinda's sleek and unique VIPs, Color Street Nail Strips, Pets in Paradise, Clock Spike Christopher's, people against distracted driving, and send a shout out to all our officers and everybody dealing with everything that's going on in this world right now. So we're loving it, and we'll be back.
All right. Well, you take care this week and have a good week. Stay safe.
All right, guys. Thank you.
And that was your winner, Todd Cray. Started fourth. Became pretty dominant in the second half of the race. Going to walk away with the win tonight. Ryan Gemmel, your points leader. He'll maintain that as he led the most laps. Shane Pala, third. Kurt Davison, fourth. Justin Rogers with a great run in that 19 machine in fifth. Ron Holofield mowed some grass early in the race. Winds up in sixth. Mark Jenkins in seventh. Paul Zada in eighth. Ryan Tiny Horse Johnson in ninth. And Gary Eschen is going to be rounding out your top 10. As I mentioned earlier, tomorrow night we're going to be kicking off the Shut Up and Race Tough Enough series from Daytona. And that's going to be on Facebook Live. Check it out about 8:50. Log on to Checker Flight Network. Give us a like on Facebook and you'll get notified of it. And we'll look forward to pretty good. I got a feeling we're going to have a pretty good ARCA race. ARCA
Oh,
race
the ARCA
tomorrow.
race is going to be awesome tomorrow night.
So, going to be good action with the Shut Up and Race drivers there. And our next scheduled after that's going to be right back here with the SOMO Series finale at Michigan. And see if Gemmel can hold on to that points lead. With bad luck, Shane's working next week. Hollingsworth had a bad night. He's going to have a pretty nice cushion when he gets into Michigan. Brad Hicks had some trouble tonight, and Trevarton was 40 points out. So, good solid finish for him next week. He should have his points championship wrap right up. Race summary. We went 145 laps, had 6 lead changes, 2 cautions. First one was a real oddball thing with Jeff Hollingsworth. Second was the 4-car 71 had a little incident. Pretty clean race, and 4 cars was left on the lead lap. So that's it for us tonight, and everybody stay safe this week. Take care of each other. Check on your loved ones and make good decisions. John and Taz and the Checker Flight Network will catch you tomorrow night at Daytona.